Well, in this video, we'll be talking about a parabola in this form, which I called it the y-intercept form before. So, we are sketching actually, as per question. Sketch the following, these two graphs. For the first one, in order to sketch, always, to sketch the parabolic, you need one, x and y intercept. These are the requirements. Two, you need to know the turning point. That's all. So let's start here. So given f at x, to sketch x squared minus 4x minus 5. Well, we have to find the x and y intercept. So I'm going to start with the x intercept here, or y intercept, because y intercept form and y intercept is always given in this form, that it's 5, negative 5 here. In this equation, the y intercept is minus 5. So this is easy, you may work it out, it's no problem. Just that whenever you are looking for the y-intercept, make x 0. So if you try and put 0 here, you will get the y value of negative 5, making the coordinates of the y-intercept 0 for x and negative 5 for y. Then, now for the x-intercept, I'm going to put it over here. For the x-intercept, because it's going to be a little longer, you make y 0 there. Now in the place of y here, you're going to plug 0 like this. 0 equals x squared minus 4x minus 5. Then you may use the quadratic formula or factorize, but I encourage you to use the quadratic formula because it doesn't take too much time. Factorization will want you to find the factors first, but for something like this without the coefficient, it's easier to factorize. But anyways, I'm just going to factorize here. 0 equals x into that's x. We're forming 5. Then it's minus for the middle term and plus over here. Then x will equal to 5, or x will equal to negative 1. So what I did here is the zero product up to so far. Let me work it out actually. It's going to be 0 equals x minus 5, or 0 equals x plus 1. Then take this 5 to the side, it's going to be 5 equals x. This one to the side, negative 1 equals x. So these are the x values. Making the coordinates for this x value is going to be 5 for x and 0 for y, because this is the y-intercept, x intercept. And for this one, it's going to be minus 1 and 0. So x-intercept and y-intercept, check mark for the first question. Now let's move to the turning point. So since this is the y-intercept form, it's going to be a little procedure to finding the turning point. Okay, turning point over here. So to find the turning point of a graph of a parabolic function when it's given in this form, the first step, I encourage you to use this one. xtp equals negative b over 2a. Then, so here, you're going to firstly find the x value. Let's do it. So negative b is the value of b from this equation. What is it? From this equation over here. So the value of b is negative 4 minus into minus 4 all over 2. The value of a is 1 over here. 1, making the xtp it's going to be 2, positive 2 there. Now this is the xtp. In order to find the ytp, because the turning point has to have the ytp, these are coordinates, a point actually. A point consists of x and y. So what we got here is the x coordinate. We're only left with the y coordinate. So take this x coordinate all the way to the original equation. So this is going to be f at 2. This is the mathematical language, that in the place of x we're plugging 2. Then it's going to be 2 squared minus 4 into 2 minus 5, which is going to be 4, 8, 4 minus 8, that's negative 4 minus, okay, it's going to be negative 9 there. And in conclusion, the coordinates of the turning point are going to be 2 versus negative 9 there. Now we gathered the important and required information to sketching this graph. Anyways, let's try and sketch over here. So we have the y-intercept first, which is at negative 5. I'm gonna put it, let me do something like this. I want to put this y coordinate over it because I can see the shape of the graph. I don't know if I'm wrong, but this is how I'm gonna see the graph. Negative 5 might be somewhere. I'm gonna plug it over here. That's minus 5, and the point is going to be, that's the y-intercept. Then the x-intercept, there is minus 1, which I'm going to plug it over here, and the point is going to be here. Then there is 5, which can be here. It's 5, the point is going to be there. And lastly, the turning point at 2 for x and minus 9 for y. So I'm going to put it over, this is 1, 2 over here, and it's 2 meeting up with negative 9 somewhere here. So where they meet is the turning point of our graph. Now let's just join the point. Okay. Then there, and name your graph F. So that's the answer to the first question. Check mark. I'm gonna wipe everything so we can do question number 2 to save space. Question number 2. Now we just sketched this one. Now we're sketching this one, the second one. So again, the procedure is still the same. To sketch, you need the x and y intercept. So let's find the x and y intercept. I'm gonna start again with the I'm gonna start with the x intercept over here. X intercept y equals 0. There. To some of you, you might be saying, or you might be saying that the y-intercept is 10. That's correct, very correct. Anyways, so in the place of y, just plug 0, then left with negative x squared plus 3x plus 10. And from the shape, from the value of a, we can see that this graph is going to be a frowning graph, there, frowning shape. So there. That one, the first one was a smiling face because the value of a was positive over here. Anyways, so the value of x, you may factorize or use the quadratic formula, it's up to you. So I'm going to factorize again. So it's x, I'm going to take this everything to the side. Minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. Equals 0. Then x, there's 5, okay, 5 and 2. Minus for the big number. Okay. Then x minus 5 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0, making the value of x 5 and the value of x here negative 2. Therefore, the coordinates now are going to be 5 and 0. Here are going to be negative 2 and 0. Okay. Now for the y-intercept, we say x equals to 0 here. Yeah. Then this is simple. Y equals to c equals to 10. This is also not wrong. There. And the coordinates are going to be 0 for x and 10 for y. There. Now moving to the turning point. Turning point. That's requirement number 3. If, again, I'm repeating, if you're given the y-intercept form and you're looking for the turning point, you start at xtp equals minus b over 2a, then negative b, or b is 3 over here, so it's 3 over 2, the value of a is negative 1, then the answer is going to be negative or positive 3 over 2. Now we have the xtp, or the x value of the turning point again. Just plug it back to the original equation. Then it's going to be f at 3 over 2 equals negative into 3 over 2 squared plus plus 3 into 3 over 2, then plus 10. Okay. This is going to be, this is going to be 49 over 4 there. And so the coordinates of the turning point are going to be 3 over 2 for x and 49 over 4 for y. So this is going to be a little harder when sketching, so we might as well convert it to decimal. It's going to be 1.5, yeah, and 12.25 there. Now that we have all the requirements, we can sketch this graph. Okay, we can sketch this graph. Let's start with the x-intercept. So there's -2, I'll plug it over here. -2 and 5 again, and 5. Then these are the x-intercept over here. Then there's the y-intercept, which is at 10. So I'll plug 10 right here. That's 10, and the point is going to be over here. And the turning point is 1.5. 1.5, I'm going to put it right here. And I will label it 3 over 2 instead. Can't just write the decimals over. Then the y-intercept is 12.5. That should be a little above 10. And it was 49 over 4. And the 2 are going to meet over here. Now just doing the point. There. That is your graph. Label it. It's F again. F. There. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching.